Hey guys, this is Derek from FPSGuru.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at Nuclear Dawn, an FPS released recently by Interwave Studios. We're going to jump into a multiplayer server, play around for about 5 minutes, comment on what we see, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and jump in. It's a multiplayer-only game. It was, I think it started as a Half-Life 2 mod back in something like 2006. I remember actually following it for a while, but now it's a retail game, so let's go ahead and see. There seems to be only like one server with people in it, so we're just gonna go ahead and join that. As I can tell you right off the bat that as an indie developed FPS, this game suffers from a lack of player base. It's just that simple. And I have no idea if it's just a matter of, you know, you've got the Battlefield 3 beta going on right now. You've also got Rage that just came out. Dead Island came out in September. I mean, there's a ton of FPS games like on the market now, and so I don't know if they're just kind of like taking away from, you know, a smaller niche game that not really everyone's heard of until it was like, you know, on your Steam store page or what, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, in the end, there was only one server available on the server browser list, which isn't looking too good. So we've got Consortium, we've got Empire. Let's go ahead and just auto-select. That's usually the fair thing to do. And we'll do Assault. So go ahead and grab Assault. Play now. Yeah, me in this game. Alright, let's see here.
Taking fire. Need assistance.
Taking fire. Alright, so right off the bat, the game looks great. I mean, for a Half-Life 2 mod on a source and undead? Alright. Anyway, it looks great. I mean, it just visually speaking, I mean, most Half-Life 2 mods that I remember back in the day were just, you know what I mean? Like, if you looked at them now, I mean, it looks like a Half-Life 2 mod. It's on the source engine. It's kind of got that vibe to it a little bit. But so what? I mean, like, Half-Life 2 mods are still pretty sweet. I know tons of people that still play, I don't know, Counter-Strike, for example, which started out as a Half-Life mod, so. Oh, we got this guy. Yeah! I just totally saved your life, dude. Well, watch your back!
Oh, shit, son, they got
Alright, apparently they got something going on right here.
Ah, you're dicking me right now.
Whoa!
Yeah, we're getting destroyed.
And I'm down. So, the other thing to consider is that it's an FPS RTS hybrid.
Turned it around.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh my god, I got an EMP on.
These guys are super loud. I don't know if I can.
Shit, they have siege.
Can I change the voice? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's
Voice
not hard to
receive.
get siege this early.
Alright, so I just lowered those guys so we can actually hear ourselves think. I mean, generally you wouldn't want to lower those guys because, I mean, it's supposed to be a team-based game, and, you know, if you're not communicating, then you're going to get stomped. But it looks like we're getting stomped anyway, so who really cares right now? Anyway, like I was saying, the game is an FPS/RTS hybrid, so, you know, right now we're seeing the FPS version of the game. Under normal circumstances, like after I played the game for a while, I'd probably jump in the commander seat, which is one of these structures, I think, at our base. And basically, a player can go in there, sit in the chair, and he gets like a tactical map of the, or a tactical layout of the map, and then he can kind of call in things. So, yeah, here you go. Here he is. Look at him. Keyboard of the future right there. That's what that is. It's not keeping his home rows, though. I don't know if that's a good idea. But, I mean, basically, he gets to see kind of like an RTS version. And it would be like as if we were just units on the map. You know, I mean, if you've ever played Natural Selection, Savage, or any game like that, it's pretty much the same way. You've got a commander who can kind of do some things. Man, they're like right here outside of our base for real. You know, it is what it is. Look at the Exo guy, kind of messing people up. Let's go ahead and switch. Can I switch real quick? Switch to. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing is, so like I can't pick this weapon right here simply because it's not researched. So that kind of like goes into the team play, like commander RTS aspect. All these little dots on the map are just resource nodes, and you actually have to capture them and then hold them for a certain period of time so that you can get resources to spend on research upgrades and weapons and things that you actually need to beat the other team, and they're trying to do the same thing to you. So it just kind of comes down to, you know, whoever controls the map the best throughout the game is generally the team that wins. And right now, we are controlling Jack, so we are gonna lose big time. They're already destroying our structures, I think. It's only a matter of time before they're like totally knocking at our door, which it looks like they are. I just walked right into that turret for some reason.
Structure under attack.
Guy right there. Let's see if I can get him with this grenade. Die by my grenade.
Structure is under attack.
What am I getting attacked by? Someone right here?
Resources.
So that turret is just wailing on this thing right here.
Structure is under attack.
And my bullets do absolutely nothing to this thing. Die!
Under attack.
And blown up by something. Anyway, I mean, the game is actually a lot of fun. I mean, when you got two teams actually working together, or not working together, but working against each other the way they're supposed to, and you've got the communication, and you've got like the commander doing what he's supposed to do, and all that stuff, it can be really fun. I mean, it's one of those games that it'll either be a camp fest, you know, like 10 minutes in, just because that's the way, you know, team skill is laid out or something like that, or it'll be, you know, nice and evenly matched throughout the game, and then one side will kind of just like end it. One of the cool things about the game, though, is that if your team is getting crushed and like on the verge of losing, I mean, if you've ever played an RTS game, like, you know that like there are some people out there who, if they're losing, they'll just kind of like hold out at the end. They'll like build a bunch of structures they don't need just to kind of delay the other person, as if they're gonna like, you know, have to leave and then the other person will win. It's just like something people do. In this game, you can do that as well. You can just kind of hold them off even though you pretty much know you're lost. You've got like no resources. They've got all the resources on the map. But it gives you a surrender option. So I think a commander can call to surrender, and then if everyone on your team votes to surrender, you know, it's like GG and bowing out, and then you're done. And then you can just move on to the next match. So I actually like that feature simply because, you know, not everyone wants to just sit around at the end and die a slow death. They'd rather just say, okay, you know what? You totally crushed us. GG. We'll get you when the map reloads. Yeah, that guy just knifed that guy for real.
Structure under attack.
And yeah, that's about it, guys. I mean, the game itself is pretty sweet. I mean, like, the visuals are okay. There's nothing that's really all that bad. There are some bugs and glitches to it, though. I know that much. Man, I just got nailed. Like some menu bugs, some graphical glitches, but otherwise, it's a fun game. The only problem with it is there's like 30 people playing it right now. So, I think that's going to do it for our Nuclear Dawn video. If you want to read the full review, you can at fpsguru.com. And otherwise, feel free to leave comments below. Let us know what you think about Nuclear Dawn if you played it, or maybe just FPS RTS hybrid games in general. I mean, they're not exactly like a mainstream type of game that's being developed by, you know, tons of mainstream developers. So, what do you think about the genre? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Why? Let us know. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for me, guys. I will see you later.